So this is a beginner's guide to scavving in patch 0.16. The whole point of this video is to get a bare bones basic view of what a scav is, how to scav, where to scav, exactly what you need to do. And there are plenty other guides on YouTube. Go and watch those. This is just the basic of stuff so you understand how to and what to do as a scav. So first off, let's answer what a scav is. A scav is short for scavenger. It's what you're shooting as a PMC. It's what you're fighting in raids, all of that. They're just scavengers that go into the raids and they try to scavenge what they can from other PMCs, other scavs, things like that. And lucky for you, you get to be one of these scavs called player scav. It's basically another way for you to enter a raid without using your PMC, and you can bring out any of the gear that's found in raid or from other PMCs that might not be found in raid. But if you do come out of the raid, it is yours to keep, and you put it back in your stash and you can use it for your next raid on your PMC. So let's get into this. First, you're going to choose scav instead of PMC, and it brings up the same exact thing you would as a PMC. You get to choose whatever map you want to go on. Then you can choose any map except for the lab. The labs do not have player scavs, that's just raiders. You get to choose your time, and what I recommend for first-time scavvers is Interchange. Try to go on days just so you can understand the map and see it better. You absolutely can go at night. It's just a little bit harder. On Interchange, it's not that much of a difference, but it's still easier for you. There's only 2 extracts, and we'll talk about that here shortly. Here you can go ahead and look at your scav's gear. It's something that's different. It came in either this wipe or the wipe before, but you are already armed with whatever it is that they are giving you. So in this example, I have a SKS, a Ushanka, and no armor, but we'll see what we can get when we go in. So when you first load in, it's going to be something like your PMC, but not exactly. You're going to start at a random time. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 20 minutes into a raid that's already going on with other PMCs. So you're jumping into an already in progress raid. The first thing you're going to need to do is look at the map and the extraction points, because scavs are different from PMC extraction points. I chose Interchange for this specific example. There are 3 exits. You have Emercom, Railway, and Scav Camp. Really, it's just 2. We'll explain Scav Camp in just a moment, but Emercom and Railway are your extractions as a scav. What I did here is I put on the map where they would be. You go ahead and do that at Map Genie, and you can find it on your own. But here we're going to go ahead and look at specific ones I have for you. So where we spawned was at Scav Camp. You can look at that at the Map Genie, but I'm going to show you the other 2. Here is Railway and Emercom. This way is going to be Railway, and the other way and the opposite side is going to be Emercom. That way you can find out exactly where you're going to go, and where we spawn again is Scav Camp. And here is going to be the Scav Camp exit. Just run right over here. Now the Scav Camp, where it says co-op, it's not you and a buddy. It's not you and another scav. It is you and another PMC. You can meet this PMC in the middle of the raid. You can be sitting here waiting the entire raid for somebody to come over, or you can just start screaming in the middle of the mall, I'm trying to take the co-op extract. I'm trying to take the co-op extract. However you want to do it, you can find a PMC, run out here, and you both will extract, but it has to be 1 PMC and 1 scav. That is at the minimum. I believe you can take up to 4 scavs with you, but I'm not 100% sure on that as I haven't tested it recently, but that's what it was a couple wipes ago. So you're thinking, okay, so I know my extract, I know where to go, now what do I do as a scav? What's the whole point of scavving? Well, it's whatever you want it to be. You can team up with other player scavs and try to go after PMCs. You can run around and loot, and you can do whatever you want. It's literally however you want to play the game is what you do. For example, what I like to do as a scav is I take everything, and I'm showing you a quick little montage of literally taking everything because it's free money. Whatever you find in your player scav raid is yours, in that it's found in raid. It's yours. You take it, you get to sell it on the flea market once you're level 15. You can use it for your hideout. You can eat and drink and other things. You can get ammo. Whatever it is, it's yours. The main difference between a scav and a PMC, on scavs, you don't have a pouch, you don't have a gamma pouch, you don't have an alpha container, you don't have anything to stick in your butt that's going to stay with you if you die, and you can't do your tasks. It's a completely separate being. So when you are leveling up something in your scav, it's not going to transfer over to your PMC. A prime example would be if you eat something as a scav, it's not going to level up your metabolism on your PMC. It just doesn't do it. Again, they are completely separate entities. But again, the best thing to do, in my opinion, as a scav is just loot as much as you can, fill it up, and then once you're filled, you can either leave, or you can continue like I am here, and I just grab everything. If there's something that I don't like, I don't take it. If there's something that I think is better, I'll go ahead and get rid of it and make something more money. But once you are full, head over to your extract, and here in this one, like I said, on Interchange you have 2 extracts minus the co-op. You have Emercom and Railway. This is your Emercom extract. This is going to be the same as a PMC, same thing with the Railway, but as a scav you have both Emercom and Railway. As a PMC you only have one or the other, and you just walk into the area just like you would as a PMC, and then bada bing, bada boom, you extract. Now once you extract, it's the same thing as a PMC. It's going to tell you survived, how long, what's your XP. I didn't kill anybody because you don't kill other player scavs. But here it's my stash, and I have some room. I made some room, and you just place whatever you want. You can place them just by clicking and dragging, or you can do control click and put it all over. However you feel, whatever you want to do with your organization, do it. Once you transfer everything, just go ahead and hit next. It brings you to the next thing. If you don't, and you still have something, or if you don't have room, you can go ahead and put sell all. It'll sell everything to fence just at a markdown. Here it's going to do your raid statistics, your looting, all of your XP, what you did. It's just, again, the same exact thing as a PMC, just as a scav. Just a couple tips before you go. One, if you don't have room in your stash, think about selling items before you scav, or loading up your PMC. By doing that, you alleviate some room in your stash, and you can bring everything out of the raid as a scav. That way you can sell it all and then re-gear your PMC the way you want it. Do not shoot other scavs. It will make you a target for other scavs, and you will lose rep with fence, making other scavs hostile towards you. And you, every time you spawn, you basically, if you keep killing them, it'll make you a target every time you become a scav. You also have a timer on there that will go down if you keep doing this. Use your scav every chance you get, whether that is learning the map, or if you just need an extra $50,000 to $100,000, or if you're looking for a quest item, you can go in, grab it, and go. And when I say quest item, I mean, you know, something that's found in raid. That way you're not using your PMC. Your first wipe or two, you should be using your scav as much as your PMC. Learn the game, learn the maps, make your money, and have fun. Play how you want, be who you want. If you want to be a little Timmy running around with no armor and stuff, by all means, if that makes you happy, then that makes you happy. Play the game you want to play. This is just a beginner's guide for how to play as a scav, or what a scav is, as quick as possible. Hope you guys are enjoying the wipe, and until next time, we'll see you then.